Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome to the Bargain Bucket. It's been a while since I've done this. Dredging through the bottom of the pot, see what's available for cheap and see if it's any good. That's the plan anyway. Welcome to Bomber Crew. This is currently available on Steam for about £1.89 with none of the DLCs. As you can see, I've got them all. I bought this quite some considerable time ago. Haven't played it for quite some time, but here we go. So the whole point of this, as you can see, if you start a new game here, I've got two that I've already been doing. Well, one that I finished the game with, one that I've already been doing for a while. Here we go. Air gunner training exercise somewhere over the North Sea. Okay, so all we do. Yep, so you zoom in and out, you see inside the bomber, here's the crew. I haven't got much of a crew here. You see on the radar, occasionally you see green flashes. Those are planes coming in. Yow. Dragging targets with them. And you have little dudes in each position on the plane. Yeah, I want to lock onto these now, thank you. Where's the third? There it is. Tag the training targets. Alrighty, go get in there. I think it's supposed to be a Lancaster, but it does look like a Lancaster, kind of. But the only other thing it could be is a Halifax. Oh god, this guy's not a very good gunner. Yeah, he's supposed to shoot the target, not the Spitfire, you donut. There you go. There we go. Now we just got to return to base. Nice and simple first mission. Enemy fighters in the area. Uh-oh. Supposed to be on a nice little gunnery mission. We're not supposed to be fighting. Luckily, we've got pretty much infinite ammunition here. So we've got those over there. And we've got those coming in there. And we appear to have more coming in. There. Goal, there's a few of them. Yeah, there's a few of them here, isn't there? Where the hell are we? Oh, we can't see. That's not helpful. Put me in the upper mid because, let's face it, it's the best place he's going to get to shoot at things. We can't even adjust where we're flying. It's obviously just a tutorial, but it's not fun. Must admit, it's been a long time since I've done this. Oh god, they're turning my plane into Swiss cheese, look at that. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be a Lancaster with the twin back and everything. Go on, keep shooting. Yay! We're escaping! Don't let the Spits get all the glory, come on! There we go. Turn to base. Time to lower the landing gear. You don't have to adjust anything to land, you just have to put the gear in place and that's it. Yeah, well, he did a pretty good job there, to be honest. Look at the state of that plane. Go on. Chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah, with the DLC you get a load of other bits and pieces, including like a USAF campaign. I still haven't finished that. One of these days I will get down to it. Feels like forever since I last played this. Yeah, the point of the bargain bucket is basically, last time it was anything under £7. I might raise that a little bit, but not a lot. So we're going to see if what cheap games, if they're any good, is it worth the cost? Essentially. Okay, so we got the tutorial mission out of the way. We made a little bit of money. Our plane is back online. There we go. There. Now we've got to pick our crew. So, recruit the crew. Okay, so we need an engineer. So we're going to take... We'll take McKay here. Doesn't really matter. We'll take Gibson. And we'll take Young. Just because they're the first ones I clicked on. There we go, over here. Not quite sure why we've got a black female in here, but there you go. Right, all the... Equip everybody with the basic starter flight set. And there they are, so... They don't have any of their abilities yet. Crew gear, what have we got here that we could do? Oh, we've got better, yeah, we've got winter jumpers and things like that. Again, those are part of little DLCs that came out a few years back. Okay, now this is the game proper, so what we're doing here, tutorial mission, bomb run practice. Okay, now the bomber aimer starts here. So all we do, take off. All of our gunners are in place. You select your pilot. Yes, raise the landing gear. Yes, that is very useful. If you don't mind getting into the bomber aimer's position. Open doors, select all. And all we're looking for is the target in here, and we're just going to scatter bombs all over it in this instance. You can drop them wherever, over anything, but obviously you just got to make sure you've got enough to blow your target up. Which in this case is literally a target. There. Nice bomb site. Close bomb bay doors. And you have to do take photos, but it only takes whatever you see in here. So if I take it now, all we see is some nice view of the countryside. Once I've done this, oh, watch out for enemy fighters. Just what I don't need. There's the target. I'm just going to fly over, and then once we see something in the bomb site, we just press the take photo button. And there's more of them. Looks like, is that U-boats? Yeah. Just what we didn't need. Submarines. Alright, so we've got a photograph, and we're heading home. the basics of the game. It does get a bit more complicated. You can upgrade the plane as you go. I'll load up one of mine in a minute. One of my other ones, so you can see this is just the basics of it. So you're moving your guys around inside the plane. Obviously you've got a fire extinguisher, medical kit, you can put parachutes, ammo box for when you need it. So you've got obviously ammo trays there. You got the map here, you can see what's going on. Radio abilities, all sorts of bits and pieces. Once we've landed this one, what I'll do is... Uh-oh. Our hydraulic system is broken. Time for a flight engineer to get on that and fix it. Bring in the land, skipper! Yeah, if the engines catch fire, you have extinguishers. If they break down in midair, you have to send your poor bloke out over the wing to fix it, which is never the best of things. And lower the landing gear. As you can see, as you go through, you unlock different things at different levels. Different skills, different abilities. And you can have a second thing for each one. So, for example, you can have your radio operator also as a navigator. Your bomb raimer also as a gunner. But that's not my normal setup, but I will show you my setup in just a few minutes. Because I've got the secret, the optional objective pack as well. I've got a few extra bits and pieces that you don't normally get in the game, but I'll show you those in just a moment. Down we come. You can decorate your plane as well, so you can add like decals, stuff like that, which is quite cool. There we go, so we've got everything there, and again our guys are back, so everyone's got some experience. Exit debrief, and then you have a selection of different missions to do afterwards, but eventually you can completely upgrade your plane. Oh no, load game. So if we load up, keep calm rather than the flak magnet. Those are the names of the planes it gives you. This is mine. This is one I've been doing recently. I say recently. This is the last one I've been doing. As you can see by the crew gear, my guys are all heavily decked out for high altitude. So Anderson here is my pilot and a medic. Watson is a flight engineer and a gunner. Smith, radio operator and navigator. Navigator and medic. Gunner and medic. Gunner and medic, bomb aimer and navigator. The plane itself as well is a little bit different. So the livery, got different things we can put on here. Port outer, lightweight engines. As you can see, we've got these on here with these special operations stuff. So most of the time all you get is that. But I've got 20mm cannons all over the place, and I've got some missiles, which again you don't get in the normal game, in the base game. Fuel tanks, all this sort of stuff. Again, all of these dotted out. The fuselage is... I could upgrade it actually to Mark 6. The nose, the front, the mid. You've just got to be careful with what you put where, because you do have a weight limit. So my weight limit down here tells me my maximum weight and how much I weigh at the moment. And survival kit, we've got an inflatable dinghy on board, and we've got a homing pigeon. Don't know why he's wearing a hat, but he is. Okay, so the missions I've also got these guys in the game as well. So these are enemy aces that you can knock out. And also, this is it, the secret weapons DLC. So I'll do this, I'll blow up this here jet fuel dump. This one won't take too long. But it is snowing. Alright, so you slide down there. Watson get in there. And Woodbridge get back on the... There we go. Up we go. Yeah, up. Now, because my guy's good, you can see, you can navigate from the stars at night. And of course, the guns are much bigger. These are cannon rather than machine guns that I've got on here. I'm gonna go high. You can't go high unless you've got a thermal kit on you guys, because otherwise they freeze. Never a good thing. My guys also have armoured oxygen bottles, so they can move around at high altitude without worrying about passing out from lack of oxygen. Franz and Fritz Blitzer. The other thing we want to do is drop you down into the ventral. Again, that's an upgrade that you can buy to add on the ventral gun turret. You don't have to, but if you're going to go high, it's useful. Do we have anything ready for recon? Anything that's worth looking at? Because we're just flying over there. The other thing we want to do is lean out our fuel a little bit. It's going to affect our climb rate, but it's also going to affect our usage. Okay. Anything on the map? Nothing. Cool. And it's snowing, which is nice. The gunners also have focus fire. Fairly obvious what that is. Defensive, they just spray it everywhere. And sentries, these all have automatic ammo feeds built in, so I don't need to send them for ammo. Because at any point if you start running out of ammo, you have to press R, they'll go to there, grab some ammo, come back. Which, as you can see, for the front and the back, is quite a long old slog. There we go, enemy fighters this close. Let's give one the good news. Meow. Did we hit one? We did. Nice. This guy needs the extra XP, so we'll get him on one to take one as well. The reason he didn't get many kills is because I forgot to upgrade his gun. Teoka got that one. Yeah, I forgot to upgrade his gun because I'm an idiot. Now, normally you wouldn't be able to see anything because of the cloud below, but because we can navigate by stars, because we've got a decent guy here. And my backup isn't bad either. So we know where we are. We're coming up towards the Dutch coast. There we go. Why didn't we see that earlier? Yeah, auto attack is useful when you're on bomb runs. Basically, it just means the system will just, you know, automatically note where enemies are. And here we go. You have all sorts of different aircraft. Each one has different abilities. Obviously not ones you can fly, but ones the Germans fly. What are these? These buggers. Focus and switch to armor piercing. There we go. What's broken? What do you get on that? It's my O2 system. I don't want that breaking. More fighters coming in. Focus, switch to incendiary. Uh-oh. Okay, these guys are up high. That's bad news for me. Woodbridge, get back on there. Yeah, this is very bad news. Because my ventral gun can't hit them when I'm up this high. Lean out the fuel mixture. Oh, this is Vi. That's what they're called, the push-pull, push-me-pull-you aircraft. Focus, incendiaries. Okay, they managed to hit one of my engines, but they haven't done a lot of damage to it. Pop up. Come on, shoot him, you silly sod. He's right there. Get back in there, go on. Focus, focus. Enemy spotted on radar. Okay. Let's get Woodbridge into his bomber position. Or are we going to get a decent view of this? Select all, open doors. There they are. Bomb's gone. Close bay doors. Back to your other seat. There's my Spitfires coming in to assist. Fire the last missile. As you can see, these missions do get a lot harder than that first one. Okay, let's switch down to low. Let's take them on their own turf, and we're going to go into an emergency dive. Focus your fire. Get down into that. Here comes the enemy ace. Focus. Just turn everything on. There we go. And our Spitfires are coming in. Have we got damage in here? Come on, shoot the git. So Fran's got away. God damn it. Oh, what was up with my gunners there? But they didn't seem to want to shoot. Everything's working okay. So there's no reason why we should be in that position. Okay, we're just going to fly straight across a lot of flak here. This could be bad. Okay, here we go. Right, so we've got an engine out. Woody, out you go. And contrary to popular opinion, that is actually based on not exactly a real procedure, but something someone did do. A lot of people think it's an urban myth, but it's not. But admittedly, he had a parachute on, and all he did was, when he was done, jumped off the plane, but parachuted down to the ground. But that's neither here nor there. There you go. Engine repair complete. Admittedly, you wouldn't be able to start it just like that, but well. And now we're back out over the coast, and we are clear. Bloop. Of course, the other thing you do have, which again is a real thing on board one of these, is the medical bench. You guys get hurt on the way, patch yourself up. You also have, if you look here, for example, I've got a medical kit along with a parachute and a oxygen bottle. Fire extinguisher. So if there is a fire on board, we can put it out quite quickly. And if someone does get knocked senseless, shot in the face a few times, we can get back up again. It's really not a major issue. I'm quite annoyed that they didn't fire, push me and pull me. There you go. Watson, you might as well go patch yourself up as well. Let everybody land in a good position. There. Okay. While we're returning to base, let's sum up this little game then. I mean, at the moment, it's on offer until the 18th of May, which is for the next 12 days as I'm recording this. This will be coming out on Monday, so that'll be for about the next week. Is it worth £1.89? Yes. I think it's £1.89. I'll check in a minute. But yes, if it is up to a fiver, I would say it's worth it. Is it worth the £11.89 that it's asking for without the DLC, the normal price? I would say not. I do enjoy this game. I will admit it is one of those games that I do play a fair amount of. I haven't played it for a while because I've been busy doing other things. Unfortunately, I am still a university student. Been doing it for a while through an online university. But yeah, so between that and everything else, don't really get the time to play it. But it is a good little game. It's a fun little game. Is it the best game in the world? Is it going to break anything? No. Not going to set any records, anything like that. But I like the art style. It's a funny, quirky little game. You'll have a lot of the famous missions come into play on this. For example, you have different bombs that you get equipped with, including like the Grand Slam, where we have no bomb bay doors, which again is true. So you're flying out with a massive bomb just trapped there. You do have the upkeep bomb. For those of you who don't know what that one is, that would be the bouncy bomb. Barnes Wallace's bouncing bomb. You do have to use that, and again that has its own little bombing mechanic. Yeah, so they are different bombs for different missions. It is quite fun. It's one of those that you can play for a while over and over again, and it is fun. It has a few challenges, nothing major. They got away. But it is, it's for what it is. It's not a bad little game. At the moment, I would say if you're interested and you really want to get it, wait until it's on sale. That would be my advice. At the moment, for the full price, there's better games out there for that for the sort of money you're looking at than this. I would say there are. It's not a bad game, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't pay the full price for it personally. That's just me. If you enjoy this sort of game and you think differently, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm not going to tell anybody how to spend their own cash, but I wouldn't say it's not groundbreaking or anything like that, but it is a fun little game. If you're like little playing war games and things like that, it is quite fun. It's like I said, it's nothing spectacular, but yeah, it's not a bad little game. Obviously, everything's very simplistic. Everything's mouse. Yeah, there's the only real keyboard controls you've got is to slide up and down the camera a little bit. Inside the plane, you can use the cursor keys just to move up and down so you can see what you're doing. But other than that, the controls are all mouse. It's not really that difficult a game. So, is it worth it? Like I said, at the moment, where it's on the offer, yes. If it's on, I would say up to 50% off, it would still be worth it for me. But that's just the base game without any of the additional bits. Like I said, with the additional bits I've got. Obviously, I bought this a long time ago, and it was all on offer at the time. You got the secret weapons, USAF, the skin packs as well. That one's worth it for the extra campaign. That one's worth it for the extra campaign. The skin packs. I'll quickly show you the sort of things you get on the skin packs here, really quickly. So I'll just load up my original game here. Yes, I know. I've already completed the campaign with this slot. This I did a long time ago. Yeah, this way up. But the sort of things you get in the liveries, the ones with paints show you which ones are from the, the different paint setups, so you can change to whatever you want. I like the classic camo. I like the black. I would never fly that, or that, or that. Or definitely that. These are the festive ones. Checkmate. Kept playing. Assembly ship. No. That one's alright. But then that was a real one. Nose art. I got mine customised. But you can put different ones you want. These are ones from different competitions they did. That's the company that made it. Run a Duck. You got obviously different competition ones. You can put cat's eyes on the front. You can customise your own, and if you want to customise, literally, you can do whatever you want. Top hat, bowling ball, screaming skull, flying pig. Mate, I'll stick with that. Engine art, again the same, you can customise your engine art. Flying tigers, ace of spades, customs, screaming skulls, lightning bolts. This one has the ace of spades at the moment. Wing art is the same. So again, you can customise it. You got different competition ones, normal vandals. This ones I fly with, and the waist text. Again, nothing major. And again, I'll just quickly show you this as well. Once you've completed it, you can go back and do all sorts of different missions. So you've got the secret weapons mission, which I have done, and the main campaign mission. So Operation Zeus I could do there. Operation Chastise, that's the bouncing bomb mission. So yeah, it gives you random, and obviously all of that I did there. And yeah, again, got them all that time. But yeah, so that's the game. Like I said, is it worth it for when it's on offer? Yes. Is it worth it for the full price? I would probably say no. But if you spot it, and if it is on offer, I'd snap it up. Especially if you get the whole set on a decent offer. With the secret weapons and the bomber crew on crew, the USAF one, I'd grab it. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there for now. So again, thanks for your time. For the minute, I've been Cappadocia, signing off.